Hello, everybody. Gosh, I've missed being here with you all so much. And honestly, I thought when I said goodbye last September, that was going to be it for my podcasting journey. But I've been finding recently that I'm more and more drawn to return. I just love creating episodes for you all to enjoy, and I've met some amazing people so far in my podcast journey. So yes, Walking the Shadowlands is returning. I'm just in the process of lining up guests to interview, and this may take me a few months to interview, record, and edit our conversations before I return properly. So if you, my listeners, have any specific topics or guests you would like for me to interview, please absolutely let me know. You can email me at shadowlands@myyahoo.com, or you can contact me via the contact form on our podcast website, www.walkingtheshadowlands.com. I'm really looking forward to getting your input, and I appreciate it immensely. In this, my return to the cyberwaves, I'm currently looking at around November before I return fully. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do any specific number of episodes before I take a break. I've learned the hard way that I absolutely need to take care of myself so I can produce quality episodes for you all to listen to. So, if that means I only put out an episode every few weeks or so, then that's what I'll be doing. My podcast was never about numbers anyway. It was about sharing my passions and entertaining, and hopefully creating questions for you, my listeners, so you can start to search out things and perhaps new ideas for yourself. Now, those of you who are my regular listeners may be aware that this podcast initially started from my Facebook group of the same name. In this group, I created a number of documents in order to answer specific questions or topics that my group members may have had. And I've had a number of members ask me if I could do an audio recording of some of these documents. So that is what I'm initially going to be adding to my podcast list before my podcast proper starts. These short episodes, 10 to 15, 20 minutes max, will be covering many different topics that members have asked me about, and some of them you may find useful or educational in a spiritual sense. I'm unsure of how many of these precisely I'll be adding. Likely there will be at least 5 episodes, hopefully starting in a couple of weeks of this recording, so perhaps early July, they'll be available for your listening pleasure. Now, these mini episodes are more to do with spiritual topics and tools than what I've normally covered in my podcast proper, so be aware of this if you choose to listen to them. I trust that you all may find something that perhaps you weren't aware of or needed reminding of in them. I'll let you all know when my regular type of podcast is about to begin. I'm looking forward to speaking with some previous guests that you have all loved and re-requested, and some new ones. I'm so excited about beginning this again. I honestly have really missed it, and you all. So keep an eye out on TikTok and perhaps Instagram and the Walking the Shadowlands podcast Facebook page for social media posts about what's coming up, and I'll absolutely keep you all in the loop about what's happening. Meantime, if you're not aware, all 10 previous seasons, 140 odd episodes of the Walking the Shadowlands podcast are still online and free to listen to from all free podcasting platforms such as Apple, Anchor, Spotify, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, etc. Just look for the little Kiwi bird logo, and I'll be seeing you very soon.